What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Libra Club Social. It's your boy Jay, and today I'll be doing a general love reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it, Libra gang? We in this thing. Yeah, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes, donations, and contributions. And thank you to everyone that's been booking with me. 18 and up explicit content. Yes, this is a love reading. I will be focusing on love, sex, romance, and relationships, starting off with Libra singles, and then I'll do a couple spray right after. What do we need to know today for Libra singles? Thank you. Bear with me as I shuffle and get into the energy. Oh, you are being spied on and watched. Whether that be an ex, a new partner, someone you're currently dealing with, they're spying or watching. Past, present, or future, I don't know yet. Libra is in that energy of, I'm not settling. If I'm not getting my needs met in the bedroom, why would I settle? If I'm not being respected in my relationship, why would I settle? If I feel like I'm not getting everything I deserve in the relationship, why would I settle? I'm also picking up, Libra, you're craving a sex partner. And I know it sounds like, oh, sex partner, that's it. Friends with benefit, fuck buddy. No, you're craving a partnership indefinitely, but the sex has to check that. They have to check that box. Like dead ad though. Like you're not going to keep a Libra's attention if it's not popping in the bedroom. You know what I mean? You got to have it. Yeah. Venus type shit. All right, anything else for Libra singles as we get into the spread? Keep in mind, this is Libra singles. Libra couples coming up right after this. Yeah. All right, so you have multiple people spying on you. It ain't just one or two. It's a few for sure. What else does Libra need to know at this time, please and thank you? Judgment. And I don't show these cards because they're explicit. If I see one that's not explicit, I'll flash it and show it to you, but most of these cards are explicit. Judgment, situationships, whatever you've been dealing with. Judgment on those situationships. It's your good heart. It's the fact that you tend to let your guard down around your loved ones. In particular, your significant other. First card out was the Hermit. You could have been dealing with a Virgo or could have been all in your head. Have you ever been in a relationship and that person has no idea what you're thinking, how complex your mindset is, how it's layered? You can never know the true thoughts of a Libra. Regardless of the dynamic of the situation, you were still indulging sexually or you were still craving sex. You're always going to be a freak. You're always going to be sexual. You're always going to crave sex. You're always going to wake up horny. That means you're healthy. That's why prayer before bed and when you wake up is so important. People just think, oh, it's just prayer and just no, hell nah. Them demons is out. When I go to sleep, I cover the mirrors, all that shit. You got to cover the mirrors. You got to say a prayer. Window got to be closed, and don't have a bed to where the head board or the head frame is on the window. Make sure that headboard or that head frame or the part where you sleep at is on a wall and not the window. I've been to a few young ladies' house and they got their headboard on the window. Say less, I digress. What is the advice? Okay, they got their eyes on you. They watching you. They're going to approach you here soon. Whether this Virgo or this person who has feelings for you, it's Libra season. Some of y'all are like, ooh, I want a sex partner during this Libra season, or I want a bae or relationship. Others of you, it's money. But for those who've been craving a person, expect to be approached during Libra season. Right? Others of you, if it ain't a person, it's money. Justice. All right. With justice being the current energy, right? I'm on the current now. That was recent past. Currently, justice. Oh, you're manifesting. Try to manifest something besides a karmic. If you're manifesting from your lower chakras, karmic, majority of the time. I don't want to say 100 or 1,000%, but I would say 90%, 98%. Once you're dealing with the karmic, it's sad that you got to walk away. It's sad when you have to walk away from someone you truly love, huh? Damn, this is starting to sound like a couples spread. Don't settle. It's also saying don't settle. That is the advice. 5 of Pentacles. Bullshit. All I see is bullshit. That's another reason. Well, I won't say that's another reason. Let me stop saying that. I need to be more optimistic. But obviously I've pulled back on readings, specifically love readings. I can't even remember the last time I did a love reading, even for Libra. However, what a shitty love life. I'm gonna just call it for what it is. As far as and it's coming up in the future. I wouldn't even say right now. As far as what's coming towards you, not nothing good. If anything, I see you still caught up on the X. You're not healed if you're still caught up on the X, Libra. The sad truth, honest truth. Yeah, but the options I do see coming towards you are just not they don't meet the criteria. Is universe still? I think it seems like universe is testing you to see if you're still gonna settle or not, and you're not. You may be a bit indecisive about it, but you're not gonna settle. But it's that knowing. It's that knowing. You gotta be sure within yourself. You gotta know. You can't have everything. There's people. There's people out there who crave love and never get it. There's people out there who want money but be broke as fuck. It's people out there, single as a Pringle, trying to give marriage and relationship advice. Death card. I do see okay, some of you are still in love with an ex. Now, that ain't everyone's story, right? And if it ain't your story, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. I mind the business that pays me. I used to do, I say used to. I've done readings for Virgo, and then it was one lady in particular, no picture. It always be these no picture burner page ass motherfuckers, trolls and shit. You know they a troll when they got no real picture and they ain't even go by their real nothing. They ain't got their real name or picture, no real links, nothing. No videos uploaded, no content, barely got any subscribers, got 1 or 2 subscribers. That's them subscribing from the other page on that burner page and shit. Them be the main critics, right? The trolls and shit, right? I do see you still dealing with the ex. This is a story. This ain't everyone's story. 1 or 2 people. Some of you feel like your lover is your ex, or you can't manifest a new partner, or you're still caught up in the past, which is hindering your future, your present even. Signs I'm seeing: Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, I'm over it. Moving on to the couples. Get this Rebel deck regular edition, and we're gonna move on to them couples. Spending too damn long on a single spread. 10 minutes on one spread. It's just well, it's the fact that I know I can get it done in 5 minutes. So I'm like, 10 minutes on one spread. Let's just move on. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Singles. Now, what the helly? What the helly? Okay. Yeah, this could be an ex that's still lingering in the energy, regardless of their zodiac sign. Could have been a karmic. Could have transformed into a karmic. Regardless, it's just saying, like, you got to sort out what you got to sort out before you even think about. There's a certain type of energy you need to be in when you're attracting A partner? Just speaking from experience. All right, this is for Libras in relationships, whether that be a couple, marriage, wifey, hubby, boyfriend, girlfriend, main chick, main guy. It could even be a situationship. I'm picking up on two energies between you and your person. You can be energy one, they could be energy two, but the roles can be reversed. Still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships. 18 and up explicit content. This is for Libra couples, the love spread for couples. What is Libra couples? What do we need to know for Libra couples? Right here, right now. The Lover's card is popping now. Twin flame, soulmate, lovers, karmic. It is an equal give and take. True love is there. Again, it's that twin flame, soulmate, lovers, karmic energy. Twin soul energy, even. Your partner seems to be a bit distracted. I wonder why. Connected, but not really connected. I was just telling some friends last night, I do go to clubs, parties, raves, and I'm also in that nightlife industry. But I was telling some friends last night who stopped by my home before they went out. They were like, oh yeah, it's a good time. We out here in these streets. And I was like, I can't get down with the being out in public surrounded by people, but still feeling like I'm alone. I could be around 1,000 people, thousands of people to be exact, and still feel disconnected. Like I don't belong, like I'm not where I need to be, like why am I here? And that was my excuse for staying inside. Same thing with this relationship. You could be right there next to your partner. Y'all could be cuddling, laying up next to each other, waking up every day with this person, doing everything, eating with this person. They watch you in your sleep, you watch them in their sleep, or whatever the case may be. However, I just don't feel connected. I don't feel like we are one. I don't feel like we're whole. I feel like I have to protect my true identity from this relationship. There's this version of who I am when I'm around this person and who I am truly at the core, regardless of if I'm around this person or a person or not. Third party. For sure. I was seeing that in the pre-shuffle when I was shuffling before getting on camera. And now I'm seeing that again. Third party. If the person ain't cheating, they're thinking about cheating, or they have cheated. They either cheated, currently cheated, or gonna cheat here in the near future. Let's get it, let's go. And if it ain't cheating, it's open poly. You got to keep in mind that Libras tend to entertain non-conventional relationships. If they're not straight up cheating, poly, open, swingers, LGBTQ, sex work and all this type of ass shit, taboo ass shit. First card for you. You love looks, you love beauty, you love the aesthetics, you love having a partner. How do they feel? They feel stagnancy. And you can reverse the roles if necessary. Energy one is you, energy two is them. Reverse it if necessary. Energy two feels stagnant, held up, wait, delays. Caught up. Your person never invested emotionally. They were always holding back emotionally. Yeah, they'll fuck you, but as far as investing feelings, as far as investing in the relationship in general, that could be a trauma response, but it could also be a strategic psychological safety protection type of thing. I don't want to invest emotionally because I know I'm going to leave this person. I don't want to go all in and commit fully and fully give my heart to this person and lead. Like, love is blind. Love is blind. Is that a TV show or something? I think I had a few women who was watching that. Love is blind. I'm an anime, cartoon, SpongeBob type ass nigga. So I don't really get into them realistic shows with real people. I like the anime. But I remember one time a young lady tried to get me to watch a show called Love is Blind. Your partner don't want that love is blind. Or Libra, you don't. One or the other, reverse the roles if necessary. You want that love with your eyes wide open. I need to see exactly what's going on. You're moving on. You want to move on. Let's just say if there's cheating in the relationship, you cheating while traveling, vice versa. Let's just say if there's non-cheating, you just want to move home. You ain't getting your desires met in the relationship either. Try not to compare your current person to your ex, but don't act like you don't know your worth either. I know my worth. I know I'm slanging. I know I'm a provider and a protector. I also know I can be emotionally distant at times. I know I can be jealous, controlling, right? So we know these things about ourselves within a relationship. There's too many outside influences within your relationship. Therefore, you ever see these relationships? And I've dealt with this in my one-on-one connections with these women. They like to listen to their friends and family members more than you, meaning you could just tell them, I just want you to just be more respectful. I just want you to be more hygienic. And then now they questioning and checking in with their friends and family members and homies. Hey, is he too controlling? I think he's doing too much. And now they believe in what they say compared to what you requested. And there are too many outside influences. Or every time something go wrong in your relationship, you over there telling your friends, your family members, your homies. And then they only get to see this negative side that you portray within your relationship. Therefore, they think your partner ain't shit. So now you got to hide your relationship from your person. And now that's creating lies. And now that's creating illusions in the relationship. You are very controlling. My way or the highway, Libra way or no way. How do they feel? They want you for the royalties, for the benefits, for what you can do, for the looks of it, for the stability that you provide. But they're giving to other outside influences, whether they be innocent or not. Your person is distracted. Women cannot serve two masters. Hell, neither can man. You can try while running yourself thin. Finances is also affecting the relationship. Chasing money is better than chasing love. I won't say this person because I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I'm just doing the reading. If it applies, great. If it doesn't, like and comment so I can pick up on your energy in the future. Finances is affecting the relationship. It's better to chase money than be out here chasing love. Preferably, I don't want to chase anything. I want to attract. But if we gonna do some chasing, bitch, I'm gonna chase a chick. I ain't finna never chase no Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. And I don't do readings for kids. I ain't find out about tarot until I was about 22, 23. Happy Libra season out, all them Libras out there. But my content is geared towards I'm talking to adult, like people who are already, figuring it out like that. They already, ain't none of us virgins here. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of us prude here. Ain't none of us Christian or holier than thou. I mean, some of y'all may be. I get some Christians that watch this type of content. Yep, chase that chick. Money, MOB. Keep it player anyway, or your person likes player type. They are the player type. Seeming loyal in your face, but really a player when you're not around. There's that archetype. Yeah, you're the only one. Shit, I used to be like that back in the day when I was young in my teenage years. Get in monogamous relationships, cheating the whole time. I was never monogamous. Not one time. Y'all are in a relationship, but y'all are not connected. Hell, you may even want somebody that just looks better. Not only treats you better, you may want someone that's just more attractive, better in bed, makes more money, anything like that, more, just anything. You feel like you're settling. Don't settle. Could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm channeling that, by the way. I ain't seeing that in the cards. This is the Karma Sutra Tarot deck. It doesn't bring out any signs specifically. Your friends miss your face. They need you. You need them. Just walk away. Have each other's back. All right, let's pull a card for each sign. Not the typical love reads, but I'm going to spill it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to call it for what it is. Libra's dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. my last reading of the day as well. About to go enjoy my day. Now, what does Libra need to know dealing with each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces, still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know dealing with each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces, still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships for the sign of Libra, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Bear with me as I shuffle. If it resonates, like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. What does Libra need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Please and thank you. Yeah, the cards really do have a mind of their own, especially if you charge them up. Shuffle them on a daily and sage. For some of y'all, why am I single? They love reading the couples portion didn't apply to you because you're single. Why am I single? Because you're protected. Rejection is your protection. Why am I single? Because you're being protected. Sometimes being single is a blessing. Have you ever seen those people who stay in abusive relationships or controlling relationships way past the due date, way past the expiration date? Yeah, sometimes being single is a blessing. Yeah, sometimes there's more to life than love and sex, even though those are one of the two of the most powerful experiences here on Earth. If not the most powerful, sex and love. If you're dealing with an Aries, teasing, or just watching from a distance, or shy, holding back. If you're dealing with a Taurus, too many options, you ain't the only one, or they got options. You ain't the only one, they ain't the only one. If you're dealing with a Gemini, just memories from the past, or they just look at your pictures or your Snapchat. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they dealing with somebody else, third party, cheater, interracial relationship, backfiring, shit gonna hit the fan, adultery. If you're dealing with a Leo, they don't have much to offer, not to mention something else going on in the background, distracted. If you're dealing with a Virgo, have you ever kissed with your eyes open? Have you ever kissed and opened your eyes and she had her eyes up, like the woman or the person they had their eyes open? Or have you ever kissed, open your eyes, and they had their eyes open? One or the other don't trust so easily. Y'all probably don't even trust each other. That's why their eyes was open the whole time, and that's why you opened your eyes, because you felt something was off. Something's off with this Virgo, and they can feel it or you can. If you're dealing with a Libra, 3 of Wands, all they got to offer 6, or that's all they want. Ooh, I love an honest hoe. But I hate a lying ass bitch. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you cut them off, they cut you off. You're going to cut them off, they going to cut you off. Queen of Swords, cut off game strong, cut off game cold. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they love you, you love them, you ain't the only one. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they just want sex, or they want to control you. If they can't control you, they don't want it. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they will pay for it, or money, they want to provide for it, vice versa. If you're dealing with the Pisces, rushing off into the unknown, they just want that fire. But once the fire goes away, they don't want it no more. That's it. They just want passion. They just want a good time. Here for a good time, not a long time. Shit ain't going my way. All right, well, I'm out. Family issues are on my mind. Blanket help me deal. Okay. Primal screaming. I don't know. Family issues are on my mind. Primal screaming could help me deal. Whatever the hell that means. That's all I got for the sign of Libra.